time to make the coffee. Today's flavor is Bailey's. It's not my favorite. I do like coffee with Bailey's, but this coffee is not my favorite. But I will drink it. I have a few left, so I don't want to waste it. And it's not horrible, but it's not what I thought it would be either. So I want to use up some of the coffees that are not my favorites in between using the coffees that I like the best. So today is going to be a high of 39 degrees. It's overcast and damp out there. Looked like we had just a little tiny bit of snow last night. Nothing to write home about. It's not even a dusting everywhere. It's just, I see it on here and on there. So we still have a lot of winter left to go, and usually February and March are the worst months here. March didn't used to be so cold, but sometimes some of our worst snowstorms are in March. The weather has definitely changed in my lifetime. And, you know, the weather's been changing on the earth for as long as the earth has been here. So it's not unusual. But I've noticed that it seems like the seasons have moved up a month. And by that I mean spring doesn't happen till late April, early May, and winter doesn't really happen until January now. So we used to have December, it was winter, and March, spring started. But it's not that way anymore. So gradually the weather has shifted, and that's just the way that the world works. You know, it's always going to happen that way. And as of now, there's not a whole lot we can do about it. I know they're working on it. And there's all kinds of, you know, theories out there about weather control and cloud seeding and, you know, all kinds of things like that. But I do think there's a lot that they're not telling us, as usual. But anyway, life goes on. Do the best you can to make yourself a little sanctuary in your home or wherever it is you stay. And, you know, sometimes you just have to get out of the craziness. So let's see. I'm having this with some of my homemade creamer that I'm trying to use up, which has half and half and chocolate syrup in it. Cheers. It's drinkable. So for Christmas Eve, I bought a bottle of rum chata from Costco, and we're going to put that in our coffee. It'll be a good dessert coffee, along with my little dupe of nothing but bundt cakes, white chocolate raspberry. That's what I'm making for dessert. I saw a recipe yesterday for a pecan pie cobbler that looked really easy and looked good. So, I don't know. We'll see how much time I have left. So, it seems like Bandit is better today. I haven't noticed any more throwing up, so I hope that was just a bug. But, oh, that was terrible. He must have thrown up a dozen times. And Lizzie threw up a couple times. And Chloe is really not much different. I mean, she's hardly going to the bathroom anymore. A couple times a day, and that's it. So, anyway, yeah, that has been a lot of stress. The dogs have been a lot of stress this holiday season. So I'm glad I got things done early, or I'd be really, I'd either have to say forget about it, we're not going to do Christmas, or, somebody else has to host it. But it's okay. It's all good. So, all right, well, I have to go to Aldi's either today or Monday because it's Friday again, but I have have an appointment this afternoon, and I have to be here for that, so if I go, I have to go this morning, and I just want to pick up a few things as a gift for my middle son. So, anyway, that's what I'm doing today. I would like to just stay home and finish up everything except the cooking, but I have the weekend yet. So, all right, well, I will meet you over there at the budget book. Oh, all right, here we are back at the budget book. Yesterday I didn't spend any money, so that's good. I'm thinking I might even just have Instacart deliver my groceries since I have that now. And I know it's a little more expensive, but it'll save me a lot of time. I don't have to go out and fight the crowds. So, in the long run, it actually saves me money because I don't browse around and pick up extra things. So, I don't know. I'm thinking about doing that, and that way I'll be done. So I have to find a basket. I'm sure I have an extra basket around the house that I can put my food gifts in for my son. And what I'm planning to do is just make them like a family dinner where I'll have a protein and maybe get some Bob Evans mashed potatoes and maybe some salad or broccoli or something like that. And, just make a nice little basket that they can have a nice family meal. Because if you give somebody a $25 or so gift card to go to a restaurant and it's a family, that doesn't even make a dent in the bill. So that's what I'm thinking I'm going to do, because I really don't know what to get them. They kind of have whatever they want. So that's my thought. Anyhow, and I've done that in the past, and they always seem to like that. I mean, in the past, before the prices were so crazy, I used to get everybody a big beef fillet and, freeze it, and then that was nice. So, but that was when a fillet was, like $100. God only knows what it is now. Probably at least $250. But anyway, that's my thought on that gift. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll feel like going out and about. I mean, it's not like I just want to stay in my house and never go out either. But in the cold, it's not my favorite thing to do. And there's a little snow on the roof of all the houses as I'm looking out the window. So I'm sure it's pretty chilly out there. So anyway, not too much else to talk about with the budget book. I'm noticing a few more check marks. So I'm hoping that after Christmas, this spending comes to an end. But I didn't overdo it on Christmas. I don't think I did. Christmas to me is relative to the person. Now, some people might think, oh my gosh, you just went crazy, but I don't think I did. I kept it reasonable. I kept it within my budget, which is the main thing. So, it's all relative. Some people don't give gifts or exchange gifts, and some people, they buy everything but the moon. And I used to spend a lot of money on Christmas when the kids were little. My kids, and then later on my grandkids. I mean, you couldn't even get near the Christmas tree. There were so many gifts under it. But I quit doing that several years ago, and I thought this is just unreasonable. The wrapping took forever, the shopping took forever. So I don't do that anymore. I do what I can manage and what I can afford. So anyway, and plus that, I have all these extra expenses that are just horrendous. So that's the way it works. And, you have to make adjustments as you get older. That doesn't mean you can't enjoy your life and enjoy the things you give. But, it has to be reasonable. And I think sometimes as we get older, because of life experiences, we do tend to get a little bit more reasonable. Not everybody, but a lot of us do. So I had to take a sip of coffee. Yeah, so anyway, that's my chat on the budget book today. And we'll have to wait until the end of the day to see if I spend money today or not, because I might have it delivered Saturday or Sunday or Monday. I'm not sure. All right, I'll be back. Okay, well, I'm just having a cup of tea. I'm writing down all the things I want to do each day. And there's not a whole lot left to do. I'm finished with everything as far as wrapping and buying gifts. So I'll get one more order from Aldi's and Instacart. I was holding off for that. So I do still have to get that, but I'll just have it delivered. I don't feel like dealing with all the people and the traffic, because a lot of people are off today, starting the Christmas holidays and vacations. And I always used to take my vacation days around the holidays. That way I had a nice long stretch of being off. And I think a lot of people do that. So, yeah, I just don't feel like dealing with all the people. So I just got a phone call from my guy, my roofing guy, my decking guy, the guy that does all the stuff. And we talked about my bathroom, and he said he was going to stop by the day after Christmas and take a look and see how much it's going to cost, get some kind of an estimate. So I'm glad about that. I'm ticking the things off that need to be done, but it's such a slow process. When you don't have an endless stream of money coming in, you just have to pick and choose your projects, which is more important. The roof is leaking, or the bathroom has a leak, but I can't put it back the way it was till I get some more money. It's a constant juggle, and it just takes forever. So, yeah, I've been thinking a lot about, I'm really tired of playing what if. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if the electricity goes out? What if the food supply chain, something happens to that? What if, what if, what if? So I'm really, really, really tired of that. I'm tired of stocking up. I've done all that, and I need to start using what I have. And so that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm tired of buying things. I'm tired of spending money. I've just had it, I don't know if it's the time of the year and all the things that are going on. And on top of that, it's a busy season anyway. And then if you have a whole bunch of other stuff going on, it gets to be too much. So Just like my throw rugs, I'm tired of those. They're going out. I'm getting to the point where I'm tired of throw pillows on the couch that end up on the floor or a mess. I constantly have to be fluffing and, putting pillows here, and I'm tired of that. I'm tired of food. So what I've decided to do, one by one, all these things that are really annoying me are leaving. They're going. I've had it. It's enough. I'm saturated with all this stuff. So anyway, I hope that after some of these things get repaired, I'll have a little bit of a reprieve and not have to be so stressed out about all this stuff. I'm not by nature a real fretty kind of person. I don't stress about a whole lot, but yeah, I mean it's a lot. It just really is a lot. So I still have the organizers. They're coming on the 20th, so I'll get at least that process started, and I am getting rid of a ton of stuff. So today, when I was looking for the camera, I'm going to give my granddaughter this camera, and I need to find the brochure, the how-to book that comes with it. I know I didn't throw it away. So while I was at it, I cleaned out 3 drawers. I found a bunch of DVDs. I don't watch DVDs. I don't even have my DVD player hooked up. I have a lot of painting, how to paint DVDs. Those I'm going to keep. I have some exercise DVDs that I'm going to keep. I think I have a Tai Chi one, a couple of dance ones. Those are things that I still enjoy doing. So I'll keep those, but the rest, they have to go. I just don't use them anymore. And there's another what if. What if the internet goes down? What am I going to do with myself? Oh, geez, I'll keep these DVDs and these old tapes, and I'll just watch those. Well, that's fine. A lot of people do that. But then again, I don't want to keep watching the same ones over and over and over again. So I never did collect a ton of movies. That just wasn't my thing. I'm not big into movies. I like series. So I have a whole series of the X-Files from season 1 to season 5, which, I enjoyed. I watched all of them. But I'm going to see if my son wants those, because he watches a lot of DVDs. And if he doesn't want them, then I will hang on to those. But, it would take me a long time to get through all the X-Files. Hopefully by then the internet will be back on. But, yeah, I'm really, really tired of playing What If. It's mind-boggling after a while. And sometimes it's so much what if that everything else passes you by. And I don't want that to happen. So most of the time I try to live in the moment. But, if you're always playing what if, you're always thinking about the future. And, and if there's one thing that I'm learning is, I can't control everything. No matter how well you're prepared, there's always going to be something that comes up that you didn't think of. So, anyway, that's what I was thinking today. So, I'm going to get back to making my list of things that I want to do each day. And it's not a whole lot. Won't take more than an hour or two. Not even maybe some of the things. But that way, when Christmas Eve comes, all I'll have to do is stick my lasagna in the oven. I want to have that all prepared to go the day before. And a couple of the hors d'oeuvres need to be heated up. And that's it. That's all I want to do on Christmas Eve day. So, all right. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to say. With this sensitivity to the yeast, it's like, Ellen, this is a really bad time to start this. Not eating bread. Don't eat this. Don't eat that. So I've decided, you know what? I didn't feel any better not eating it for a couple days. Felt absolutely the same. So I'm not even going to start addressing that until after the holidays. So that's a decision I've made too, because I'm tired of that too. So, all right, well, sometimes you have to get to the point where you're really saturated with things before you actually do something about it. At least I find that sometimes to be true. So, yeah, it's time. I mean, I've been working on things anyway for a long time, but it's time to get rid of annoyances. And those are a few of the things that have really been annoying me lately. It didn't bother me before, but now for some reason it does annoy me. So if you have things that annoy you and you keep going round and round and you keep ending up in the same place, you might want to think about just doing away with the annoyance. So, okay, well, I'm going to get back to it, and I'll be back later and sign off. You guys are the best presents under the tree. So these guys have been such a blessing to me. They've been so much fun. I don't regret for a minute adopting them. So they're all sleeping. Well, I added some lights to this little plant. I had them over here for a long time already, and it was kind of off kilter a little bit. So these I put up, 2 or 3 years ago, and I keep those up all the time. Whenever I entertain or something, or I feel like having a little ambiance in the room, I turn those on. So, but I added these today, and I really like the way it looks. So, and then the tree is right there. So I'm going to keep those up all year round too, just like I do around my mirror. A little festive. Whenever I feeling like being warm and cozy, I turn on my little mini lights. And they don't always have to be white. They can be the colored lights. So I did that today. I did a few things. So, but that's it. Not a real eventful day. Well, all right, my friends, I'm going to go relax a little bit and watch a little YouTube and call it a day. So, no video tomorrow. I have some things going on. So, I'll be back on Sunday with a video, but no video tomorrow. So, all right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share, and thanks for watching.